and all that.
Ball suckers.
All boy already told you. All these guys supposed to be professionals and teach us basketball, and they've been in the league, and they all got a damn podcast, yip yapping, sounding like the new Skip Bayless. All boy, we got agents running around here with podcasts now. And out of all the agents in the world, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed it was the King's agent that had his own podcast first? Yeah, that's right. Rich Paul from Clutch Sports. He's sitting there with Max Kellerman. I don't know how old boys feeling about Max Kellerman today after these shenanigans. Max Kellerman, Rich Paul have their own podcast, and they decided they want in on this Lakers talk, NBA talk, and we're going to get the cerebral side of things of the business in basketball.
He had to do things a certain way because Pat Riley is not playing games, right? Once he leaves Miami, he goes to Cleveland, and he had great success in Cleveland, but he could do it more his way. It sounds to me like you're saying the Lakers need to be more like Miami and less like Cleveland.
No,
it sounds to me like you're saying, hey, we're not so grateful to have you. You should be happy to be here too, and we're going to use that leverage to fit you into our culture rather than just to cater to you.
Some of that, yes. But just to go back a little bit, LeBron was always a pro.
Right.
So regardless what Miami was, they never had to act. There was never a thing of body fat, being out of shape, none of that, none of those things.
You don't have to worry about that with LeBron.
That was never being on time, nothing. So I don't want to misconstrue that, because sometimes that get misconstrued like, oh, he got here and whatever. But going back to mindset.
I'm listening for that but.
Pat Riley's mindset.
Yes.
What?
I've never ever heard that from anybody. We all know LeBron's been a professional. So Fabian, I'm sorry.
Listen,
two silly niggas sound smart than dumb niggas. These niggas can't fool me. The fuck out.
Pat Riley had a championship mindset. So the foundation, right? It don't matter how upset you may be. It don't matter. We're doing this thing this way.
But that's so interesting to me, Rich, because what's underneath that is, this is the way I'm hearing what you're saying, is you're LA. Everyone wants to be in LA. You're the Lakers. You have all these championships. You don't have to kowtow to LeBron or whatever superstar to do. I'm not talking about professional. I don't mean baseline professionalism. Show up on time, work hard, don't get fat. Everyone knows LeBron's going to be all over that.
I don't think you have to kowtow to Luka
or anybody, right?
Nobody. No, you're the Lakers.
But the reason I'm saying LeBron is because you, as his rep, that makes your life easier in a way. If they give in to LeBron because that gives you more leverage.
No. That's a massive reps. Anybody, Luka, LeBron, Kobe, whomever, there's a world where, yes, of course, stars are going to get preferential treatment. That's one thing. That has nothing to do with the foundation of you as an organization.
So stay right there.
No matter what.
What the fuck are they talking about? It goes another. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas ain't got nothing better else to do. What the fuck are y'all talking about? You two niggas sound smart than dumb niggas. You got one dude that we know is gonna protect his guy at all costs. All costs. And I'm disappointed in Max Kellerman. What are you doing, bro? Like, what are y'all doing? Is this to get back at Stephen A. Smith? That's how I look at it.
Definitely is.
This shit makes no sense. This shit is cornier than the LeBron and JJ Redick shit.
Absolutely.
Bro, nobody want to hear y'all niggas talk. Y'all niggas is not fun. Y'all not entertained. Y'all not none of that. Y'all give out false information and y'all not going to keep it real. You think Rich Paul's going to keep it real about his brother? I wouldn't. I get it. It didn't work in Miami because Pat Riley wasn't going for that bullshit. If that's what y'all discussing, Pat Riley is going to say, I'm the GM. Remember, you tried to get Spo fired. Riley had to come down and let Braun know firing Spo. So I don't even know what these two was doing together. Fake ass niggas looking like fake ass Winthrop and Valentine. Get the fuck out of here. These niggas trading places. I don't want to see. I don't even want to discuss these niggas no more, bro. White men can't jump. Y'all niggas get out of here. Come on, man. What was my man's name in White Men Can't Jump?
Not Raymond.
Damn. They
Who,
call them niggas Winthrop and Valentine. Y'all niggas get out of here, man. Damn, what was my man's in the name in White Men Can't Jump?
Woody Harrelson's name?
Yeah, but what was their names in the movie? The characters.
Where's the chat at, man?
Damn, come on, Chad, help me out. I used to call me and Uncle Ice that. Big shout out Uncle Ice. Yeah, what was
Sidney Dean and Billy Hoyle.
Sidney Dean and Billy Hoyle got a podcast. Yo, get these two niggas the fuck out of here.
Yo, Fish said trading goofballs.
Hey, thank you, Fish. Come on, man. Nah, man. Yo, Fabian. LeBron James and his crew, you got to give it to them. They try their best to corner the market. Now you got a podcast where we know for a fact they're going to make everything great on LeBron's side. Bro, at the end of the day, Riley in the Miami Heat wasn't going for LeBron James shenanigans. Simple and plain. Your man tried to fire Spo, who's one of the greatest basketball minds we've ever seen. I got Spo top 5 greatest basketball head coaches of all time. We can have that discussion another day. But that goes to show you how much basketball LeBron knows. You tried to get Spo fired. Pat Riley wasn't going for it. He wasn't going to let you come and run the organization and do what you do like you go everywhere else and do.
But real quick, is that what Rich Paul on the low was referring to? Because these are shots like Max Kellerman saying, yo, I'm not saying show up fat. You ain't got a kowtow to Luka. There's a couple shots there. You got a kowtow to this guy. But is that what Rich Paul is saying? Yo, as an organization, y'all ain't really organized like that. And Pat Riley had that shit running tight. You couldn't fire the coach. You couldn't do what you wanted to do over there in Miami. Funny because he was in his prime and ran up out of there. But is that what he's saying? He's sending shots to Lakers right now, old boy.
Well. To me, it's a shot to the whole league. You got to remember LeBron James, even in Cleveland. Remember, he got David Blatt fired, and Ty Lue came in and won the championship with them. What's that shots against the LA Lakers? But they got rid of Darvin Ham. None of them respected Ham. And LeBron got his guy, JJ Redick in. But at the end of the day, I don't want to see these two guys talk. I'm sorry. I called it when I told y'all the LeBron James with JJ Redick podcast was going to be trash. It's not that these guys don't know the game or they not smart. They don't have time. Y'all don't have time to do this. So why y'all wasting people's time? Bro, get out of here. Leave that to us. Leave that to us. We're passionate and we love this shit. Leave that to us. Come on, bro. But man. Them two niggas look crazy sitting together. Like I said, Sidney Dean and Billy Hoyle, Winthrop and Valentine. I had them niggas, man. Them niggas is crazy. This shit's gonna be nothing but talking about LeBron, bro. That's it.
And on the low, Stephen A. That's the setup. LeBron went to Pat McAfee. Stephen A. went to Carmelo's show. So Rich Paul said, I'm gonna go work with your ex. And now they got that's the ace up their sleeve. Is the first episode is about taking shots at the Lakers. Second episode, guaranteed. Rich Paul's asking about Stephen A. Smith.
Of course.
Come on, man. And that's the only thing you guys got going on as far as salaciousness and Max. And this is why I said Max didn't fit first take. And now all of a sudden you want to do the first take shit, but in long form. See, you wanted to do it, but you couldn't. That's the thing. You can say whatever you want about Stephen A. Smith, but that's his style. He wanted to be the star. I'll get into that in another video. But did he do Max dirty? Everybody say he did Max dirty. All right, cool. But that was his show anyway. You got paid for it. And now you have to resort to the same things because just like these NBA players, you go on podcasts and have to shit on each other, call each other names. Like I just seen Nick Young and Steven Jackson going back and forth. What the hell is that? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That shit is awful. And now, what's the difference between y'all, and Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith? I'll tell you the difference. Them motherfuckers is funny. Them motherfuckers was funny. See, that's the part everybody forgets. Just like you said, oh boy, Rich Paul, Max Kellerman. Where's the jokes at? Where's the again? Tim Legler don't get no love from nobody, and all he does is talk basketball. That's why I said, yo, JJ Redick built a platform, million plus, talking basketball. Even when he had a chance to be salacious and say, yo, I could have done 10 million views a month if I wanted to shitting on Doc Rivers, but I'm not doing that. He knows the game. He knows the media game. He knows all that. So all I'm saying is you got a route to go to, and we ain't the only ones that feel this way, all ball. Speaking of Gilbert Arenas and them, there's a reason why McCants is on the show, and McCants had something to say, and following up Kenya Martin flaming Rich Paul yesterday, but he got some questions to ask about Rich Paul on Max Kellerman's show.
They're fucking contenders.
No. At this current juncture, number 2 in the West.
No. Come on. So tell me this. Why would he say the Lakers are not contenders when they clearly are?
Well, that was his personal opinion.
I know that. So if your personal opinion, like if they're number 3 in the NBA and you're saying they're not contenders, your client, your main client, has been pushed to the number 3 position on this team that he does not get an extension for.
On an expiring contract.
It doesn't add up. I'm just saying it don't add up for you to make that type of distinction, knowing that it's false. But when they're clearly contenders.
But do you
are they better than OKC at this point?
Do you really believe the Lakers are a championship team right now?
I told Kenyon on Iman Shumpert's podcast, if LeBron comes out and plays the way he needs to, they could definitely be contenders, bro. If LeBron James shows up,
he just talked about they need,
which he did not, because this was before he did not show up the way he was supposed to, and they still are contenders. So that speaks of the Lakers having not even a strong roster to even be where they're supposed to be, but they're playing in contention. So to say that is to make it all the narrative look like the Lakers don't have something that we don't see. We're all watching them play.
They don't.
But we're watching them.
But they don't.
But we're watching them. So if they don't, that means OKC don't, nigga.
They OKC do.
How?
It's the OKC. They're winning,
bro. So are the Lakers.
Oh, we see. They
Pause it.
Everything. OKC got
pause it. Rashad McCants. You can tell he's on that show by himself, bro. Y'all know who's Flux fighting. They're fighting him 5-on-1 every time. Bro, he's 100% correct. How long have I been saying this, Fabian? I've been fighting with people. You have the audacity to tell me a team with LeBron and Luka is not championship contention, and then now you have Austin Reeves, who has clearly been playing out of his mind this season. Everybody's on the bandwagon, so he's a legit out of number 2, number 3. They said they need a center. You picked up DeAndre Ayton, and they're not championship contention.
Hold that thought right there, ball, because Joe Blow from Twitter, he read your mind correctly about an hour ago. He said Rashad McCants and Kenya Martin questioned why Rich Paul has been on Gil's show 3 times when other NBA agents don't get that kind of spotlight. It's got people wondering if Clutch and LeBron are not only shaping the narratives, but possibly cutting Gil a check to push them.
Listen, bro, we've been saying this on AllBall TV forever. There's no real authentic basketball talk when it's coming from these former players, bro. It's just not. And for me, I've been saying this. It doesn't have to get personal. I come from an era, I'm 48 years old. I come from an era where you talk shit, you argue, you may almost come to blows. But it's only because of the love of the sport. And, for guys like Gilbert, we know, they're going to defend Braun forever. And we know why. Bro, niggas is on the payola, bro. Oh, man, listen. Listen, it is what it is. Like Shaq say it. You should jump over Kobe. This nigga's jumping over Tim Duncan. This nigga's jumping over Magic. These niggas got 5 rings. These niggas got all the accolades in the world. And Braun jumps over jump over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. If you want to be technical, he might be the greatest to ever do it if we're talking from a statistical aspect. The nigga ain't lose no games damn near in high school and college. What are you talking about? Magic was in the finals at 19 years old, first year, rookie in LA. For me, this shit is comical. Big shout out to Rashad McCants because he's fighting for his life every time when it comes to a LeBron situation. But come on, man. Rich Paul to be talking and doing this is already setting up when the Lakers don't win a championship and fuck around and lose in the first or the second round. They already put the narrative out there. They wasn't good enough anyway. We've been saying it. We this, we that. I said it last season, Fabian. LeBron and Luka win one game in the first round is diabolical. Everybody just let that go. So you telling me you got the great basketball mind and great coach, the next Phil Jackson and JJ Redick, who people make them out to be. You have the GOAT, who's still playing at a high level. You have Luka, who's a top 3 NBA player for the past however many years. You have a legit guy in Austin Reeves. You have a center now. See, bro, them guys ain't chopped liver. You ain't championship contention? Jig is up on you niggas, man. Jig is up.
Oh, ball. Who was the first person that you ever heard in life say LeBron James is a third option?
ABN perspective. You said it too. You said it too. I gotta give you props. You said it 2 years ago. Now, drop another ball for yourself. I gotta give you props.
Shout out to my guy Tony in the chats. He said it a while ago. Fabian is right. He just be early. Listen, I disagree. I think LeBron has earned his GOAT status. This is a guy that's just been, come on, he's been incredible as a baby. This guy was considered the GOAT.
No. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna let you go. Didn't say he didn't earn no GOAT status. I'm just saying he jumped over other people. There's a conversation go Jordan, LeBron. Where's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in this conversation? Where's Kobe in this conversation? Where's Tim? Where's Magic? I'm just saying, how you leap over those guys? That's all I'm saying. The floor is yours. That's all I'm saying.
If anybody earned the right to leap them, argue to leap them, it's him. Cool. But that ship has sailed. And if he believes what they're saying is correct, he is out of his mind. What do you mean he doesn't have to kowtow as a third option to the Lakers? What the hell are you talking about? If you had to kowtow to Pat Riley as the first option and you are the GOAT, whether you agree or not, he's in the conversation. People think he's the best. At the best, the peak of your powers, you have to kowtow to the owner, to the general manager, the president of basketball operations, the head coach you wanted to fire. What the hell makes you think you don't have to kowtow to the new first option and the new second option? For your agent to come out and say that is crazy. That's why you shouldn't have a podcast. He shouldn't be repping nobody. You're losing your license to speak to people in general. How the hell do you represent anybody? You ain't representing, bro. That ain't representing the GOAT. That's not how, and that's what we mean by Jordan set the bar. He might have thought the same exact things. Remember, he was on the Wizards. He got Stackhouse traded. Jordan was a lunatic, but he ain't come out all clumsy like I always say. LeBron is a clumsy individual, and so is his crew. Y'all be talking reckless. Yeah. We give you the props, all the props in the world, bro. But if you as a third option, you come into this thing, you can muscle your way past these teams. You 40 years old. I get it as a third option. Your job, what we say about Mitchell Robinson, let's just get to the playoffs, bro. That's all we're saying. We're not saying he's God, but we're saying he's a mismatch problem for plenty of teams, and when he's healthy, then, sky's the limit. So what the hell is the GOAT at 40 years old who's chiseled, allegedly on them things? That's neither here nor there because apparently it's legal. But you doing your thing. You're the smartest individual ever known to mankind to ever dribble the ball. but all of a sudden you don't know to say to kowtow, and the way you disrespecting JJ Redick, what do you mean they don't have to kowtow to you? See, Rich Paul be telling on himself, and Max Kellerman said this on Bill Simmons' show on the low. You get Rich Paul to talk enough, he's gonna spill the beans. Bro, you disrespecting JJ Redick by saying he ain't no Pat Riley because they call him Pat Riley 2.0. Let's not forget that. You disrespecting the Lakers organization, who's no longer the same organization that you came in with. That's a whole new Guggenheim group. That's a Wall Street front, whatever the hell. That's who they are. You think they're gonna let you get away with that? Yo, they're gonna ride this shit till the wheels fall off. Give us what you got. We got you on an expiring deal. We don't have to re-sign you. You are not at the helm with them. You don't have these negotiating tactics with them. All you could do is try to control the media narrative and all that. This is despicable. Despicable. How do you sit down as a man and think you could say things like this? Imagine you just being, I'm just a general manager, bro, and that's your agent talking like that. Yo, what are you talking about, bro? What you mean you ain't got a kowtow to Luka? Imagine somebody saying that about you in Miami, in Cleveland, in your prime. Luka's in his prime, MVP candidate.
Stay out of here.
What are you talking about? What, yo, Luka, these guys is too much respect for LeBron. Now I hope Luka's in practice trying to bust his ass. This is now, if Luka's about that R&B action for real, if Austin Reeves is about that R&B action for real, they'll be taking it to him. Yo, that's your man. You ain't got to say nothing to him. Bust his ass every day in practice. You know, because they all say that he's just, you know, LeBron's one of the guys. He's not like Mike. He's not like Kobe. He's going to be, he comes into the room, they think it's all jokes. Bro, Luka, JJ Redick, and this is why I'm again. Oh boy, you know I'm a big fan of JJ Redick. This is on you, brother. This is on you. If you really like that, if you really want to be a GOAT in coaches, you better go check that third option, like I've been said. Because now you got two options to replace his ass. And this is when you tell him, yo, dog, here's the film room. You're 50 years old. We're going to treat you like you 50. We got Bronny. We did everything you wanted. What else do you want? We're trying to contend for a chip now, for real. We're not doing that with your son. Looking for minutes for your son, bro. Like, this is when real talk happens. Now, this is when you got to put him in his, like, check him real quick. Yo, dog, what more do you want? To sell sneakers, to sell Bronny sneakers? What you trying to get out of this? This is insane, old boy. This is disgusting. I try not to get crazy with it, but dog, and this is what happened. I told you this, old boy. When your man went on 60 Minutes talking about, I learned life rolling the dice. Yo, bro, you can't say this shit, man. Yo, go. You got to be a little more professional than that when you in charge of billions of dollars. The hell are you talking about, man? You sounding stupid out here, bro.
Listen, man. You know, that was so beautifully said. But just your man JJ Redick, he's not who you think he is. He had an opportunity to do what you just said against the Phoenix Suns. And what happened? Nothing. Bro, all these guys is under homie thumb. Simple and plain. And if you don't go with his program, you're out of here. That's just a fact. So, you know, to me, the organization stood up. They didn't give him the extension. Let's be realistic. Them trading for Luka, he did not like. He did not like. Because that's when you know the end is near. But listen, man, it's all I'm gonna say is this: Gangsters moving silence, man.
Stay right there, old boy. They traded for Mozgov and he was hyped up in Cleveland. But you not hyped to play with Luka, the Dawn. And you know we got criticisms of Luka Doncic. We got critiques. But if you telling me we, the Knicks fans, Brunson, you tell any of them, yo, we got to trade Anthony Towns for who? Luka. Like, what you even at? What's the conversation about? Do you know what he would be a god in New York? Yo, the LA fan base, y'all are disgusting. We would be shitting on LeBron every day if that was our situation. Yo, LeBron, who you think in the streets? Yo, Bron, fuck is your man talking about, bro?
Listen, big shout out, Big Baby Sports, man. Does great work over there. You know, he's LA based. He does all his stuff on the Lakers. And, you know, he been said it. You know, a lot of real Laker fans don't want LeBron over there, bro. And I was just like you was the first about the third option. Who said this 2 seasons ago? He need to retire, bro. He's ruining the NBA and he's ruining the Lakers. Seriously, dog. Listen, man. You know, Rich Paul, them dudes, man. I say it again. Gangsters move in silence. What y'all are doing? Listen, this reminds me of Snowfall. What did the agent tell? What did the agent tell Franklin? Oh, stop being out in front, bro. Sit down, move quiet. People about real estate and do this and be all out in the open. It's the same thing. Play y'all behind the scenes thing, run what y'all been doing and do what you do. But now y'all want to be on Front Street. You see what happened when the art wanted to be on Front Street. Franklin said, "Go ahead, be on Front Street," and everything crumbled. I'm just saying, shit about to be like Snowfall out here, bro. Y'all niggas is out here talking crazy. All of y'all, current players, former players, you niggas need to get from behind that mic, bro. Seriously, y'all need to find other things to do. Y'all don't need to be streaming. Y'all don't need podcasts. Y'all don't need none of that. Y'all niggas need to go sit down somewhere because all of y'all sound crazy behind those mics. And Rich Paul, you just said that beautifully. You sound crazy, bro. Seriously. And these niggas ain't got nobody to tell them nothing. They the niggas that tell people something.
You
These
know
niggas
what?
is crazy.
My final thing with this is it worth it? If I'm the man like that already, LeBron, Rich Paul, you think because this is the new wave? Michael Jordan said, "Yo, yeah, you could give me a check to go on NBC. I'm gonna give you a half-hour interview, and that's it. And you're gonna show it piece by piece every week. That's all I'm giving you." Yo, dog.
And I'm not saying nothing crazy, and I'm keeping it basketball.
He's keeping it real. Like, yo, and I understand what he's saying, even though I think, he said everyone wants a brand, but they don't understand the brand was me on the court. And this is part of the ramifications
Basketball.
of right. But he brought in this thing where Mike is one of one. So for me, if Mike is the blueprint, why aren't you just copying everything he's doing already? He's already copying. He's already showed you, yo, his son is wild style in these streets. Mike ain't saying nothing. Mike ain't saying nothing. They ask him like, yo, you agree with your son life? No. And just keep it. He married his little Cuban broad. And he's keeping it pushing. And he's the richest out of all of y'all. He's the man. You heard D Wade and these guys. If your LeBron is the GOAT, and then the top 75 should come out. Mike walked down like he was Hulkamania. Everybody, the whole crowd stopped. Bro, it's just different. There's a way to carry yourself. And this is what happens when you aren't more like Kobe, who said, let me call Mike at 2 a.m. Let me take some advice. What should I do with this? What should I do with that? He's been so clumsy, and you guys are so thirsty. That's the most disappointing part. Like, yo, bro, y'all already got it. You already have it. That's it. What is the point? You're not even doing yourself a favor. How is it business-wise that this helps you? How do you gain leverage from this? Who's gonna come on the Max Kellerman and Rich Paul show that we really give a fuck about? Because you ain't asking them nothing. LeBron already had the shit with JJ Redick first, garbage. Shit with Steve Nash, trash. The barbershop show, garbage. Bro, get off the screen. That's not your talent. Stay on the court. Rich Paul, who do you think you are? You're an agent. No other agent did this. You're wondering why? Mind-boggling, mind-boggling.
These niggas remind me of Franklin Saint, bro. I'm gonna leave it on this note. LeBron don't even wear LeBrons. He wear Jordans. All ball suckers.
And I kept the glasses on. It ain't niggas rehab. You know it was deep. I ain't pausing nothing. Flee. I'm 50. I said I'm 53. Damn, old boy. I skipped 10 years. That's how they want me going. Rich Paul, get out of here.
You put 10 years on himself. You a bad mother. You know what?
I'm prancing and dancing out here, boy. I was a little out of breath going up the stairs. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Really wanted to know is whole ball the type when he see a girl, he says, girl, where my hug at? When he sees the ladies. Shout out to That's wild. I don't listen. I refuse those allegations. Don't put that on my man. He would never do anything tasteless or classless like that.
You know what's crazy? I never hug no females, bro. Unless you my girl. I don't even. Nah. You one of the fellas. What's happening? Good to see you. How you feeling? But nah, I don't do that. I ain't the thirst bucket now. The coolest nigga in the world, man. You gotta ask about me.
Yo, Thrillium. How much more cooler than that answer could you get, brother? What you talking about? I don't even listen. I don't even hug girls, man. Get you. I don't like to sweat and all that.
No,
man.
bro.
What my man said, I ain't got to sweat and all that, baby. Hey, Pat. Thank you for your $10. AllBall is right. Lakers in the tournament, it's a big deal. I want to win something. There was no Eastern Conference Championship trophy when they made it in the 90s. I want to see some gold. Very good point. Very good point. That was my thing about the in-season tournament before also. Like, I didn't think nothing of it, but it's different, again, when we do something. When the Knicks do something. You heard the rumors with Giannis. He said, apparently, yo, that New York crowd, that's like a soccer crowd out there, man. He knows what it is. He knows what it is. He's not. See, you guys, don't let it go over your head. Don't let it go over your heads. He's saying, yo, them guys are passionate, bro. They love this. I love this. I want to go love the love. Giannis, come on home, brother. We here with you, baby. Hey, Pap, I see you. Chat, we love you. Like AllBall said earlier. What would we be without you? You could have been anywhere else. But you with us, baby. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.